The Ghostly Girl's Story. In a small town nestled in the heart of America, there stood an old and abandoned hotel. The hotel had once been a grand and luxurious establishment, but over the years, it had fallen into disrepair. Despite its history and grandeur, the hotel was now a shadow of its former self, a haunting reminder of the transience of wealth and power. However, the hotel was not entirely empty. It was said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl named Elizabeth. Elizabeth was a beautiful and charming girl with long, curly brown hair and piercing green eyes. She had lived in the hotel with her family many years ago, and her spirit was said to still roam the empty corridors and rooms. People would often see Elizabeth's ghost wandering the hotel's corridors, dressed in a long, white gown. She would appear to guests and staff, sometimes even talking to them. Some people said that Elizabeth's ghost was friendly and harmless, while others claimed that she was malevolent and evil. One night, a young man named David checked into the hotel. David was a skeptic, and he didn't believe in ghosts. He had come to the hotel to spend a few days alone, to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life. As David was walking down the corridor to his room, he saw a ghostly figure standing in front of him. It was Elizabeth. David was terrified, and he ran back to the reception desk, demanding to be given another room. However, Elizabeth's ghost didn't leave David alone. She kept appearing to him, beckoning him to come back to the hotel. David was frightened, but he was also curious. He wanted to know why Elizabeth's ghost was haunting the hotel, and what she wanted from him. David decided to confront Elizabeth's ghost. He went back to the hotel and called out to her. Elizabeth's ghost appeared before him, looking as beautiful and charming as ever. "Why are you haunting this hotel?" David asked Elizabeth's ghost. "I'm trapped between worlds," Elizabeth's ghost replied. "I died in this hotel many years ago, and my spirit has been unable to move on." David felt a pang of sympathy for Elizabeth's ghost. He wanted to help her, to find a way to release her spirit from the hotel. "I'll help you," David said. "I'll find a way to help you move on." Elizabeth's ghost smiled, and David saw a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Together, they set out to uncover the secrets of the hotel and to find a way to release Elizabeth's spirit. As they explored the hotel, David and Elizabeth's ghost discovered a dark and troubled history. They found out that Elizabeth had died under mysterious circumstances, and that her death had been covered up by the hotel's owners. David and Elizabeth's ghost decided to hold a séance to contact the spirits of the dead and to uncover the truth about Elizabeth's death. They gathered in the hotel's ballroom, lit some candles, and began to call out to the spirits. As they held the séance, David and Elizabeth's ghost felt a strange and eerie presence in the room. They heard footsteps and whispers, and they saw shadowy figures flitting around the edges of the room. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed through the room, and the candles flickered and died. David and Elizabeth's ghost were plunged into darkness, and they were surrounded by an oppressive and malevolent presence. As they struggled to find their way out of the darkness, David and Elizabeth's ghost stumbled upon a hidden room deep in the hotel's basement. Inside the room, they found a series of ancient artifacts and relics, including a mysterious and ornate box. The box was adorned with strange symbols and markings, and it seemed to emanate a powerful and otherworldly energy. David and Elizabeth's ghost knew that they had stumbled upon something important, something that could help them uncover the truth about Elizabeth's death. As they examined the box and its contents, David and Elizabeth's ghost discovered a dark and sinister plot. They found out that Elizabeth's death had been orchestrated by the hotel's owners, who had been using the hotel as a front for their nefarious activities. David and Elizabeth's ghost knew that they had to act fast. They decided to confront the hotel's owners and to expose their sinister plot. As they faced off against the owners, David and Elizabeth's ghost felt a surge of courage and determination. Together, they managed to defeat the owners and to bring them to justice. As the owners were taken away, David and Elizabeth's ghost felt a sense of relief and closure. Elizabeth's ghost turned to David and smiled. "Thank you," she said. "Thank you for helping me find peace." David smiled back at Elizabeth's ghost. "You're welcome," he said. "I'm just glad that I could help." As David watched, Elizabeth's ghost began to fade away. She smiled at him one